Aloha everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today's video is going to be a day in the life video, and as you can see, I am in the car. It is early in the morning and Kyra has school today, so we are on our way to drop her off to school. What kind of assignment do you have today, Kyra?
Egg drop challenge.
An egg drop challenge. So Kyra was telling me the last couple days that she is going to be doing an egg drop challenge where she had to find, what did you have to find, Kyra?
Recycled materials or from home.
So she had to find recyclables and then bring it to school, and she forgot to bring it yesterday, so she's bringing it in today. And we are going to school a little earlier, so one, she can get the supplies for her assignment, and then two, she's gonna have breakfast at school. And then yeah, so we're heading out there now. Like I said, it's a little after 7, and yeah, today's gonna be a day in the life. I'm gonna take you all on what I'm doing today. It is a half day today, so I am off for the first 4 hours of the day, and then I start my day in the afternoon for a couple hours. And you all might be wondering, I'm just talking about Kyra, so I'm going to fill you in on what's going on with Mia. And so once I get home, I'll fill you all in. So we're heading out now. Let's go. I dropped off Kyra, so guess where we're going now? I have no one else in the car with me, so we're gonna go get a pumpkin cream cold brew. It's the season. I've been waiting for this since it came out, so let's go get the pumpkin cream cold brew. I'm so ready. Let's do it. So can you all see the crazy line that is Starbucks? Normally at this time of the day, the line is just ridiculous. And so since I have no one in this car, I'm gonna go inside. I'm not that lazy today, and I'm getting my pumpkin cream cold brew. The drive-through line is a mess. There's so much people. Well, it kind of died down by the time I did get my coffee, but there was a lot of people inside. But you know what? This is worth it. So pumpkin cream cold brew, the first of this season. Let's drink it. I really do like it. I like how strong it is. It's sweet. I like sweet coffee, but it's also strong. I like the taste of my coffee, and I do really like it. I do. So I'm so happy it's pumpkin season. I might be going to Starbucks a little bit more often because of that, but I'm all about it. I'm all about the pumpkin season. So let's go home. I have a lot to talk about, a lot to share today. So the biggest reason why I'm working, well, I've always told you guys I work from home half the time, but this week I am working all from home, and it is because I got a letter in via email first, and then I got a phone call from my daughter's school that Mia may have been potentially exposed to a COVID positive child, and that since she was in direct contact with this child, that Mia would need to quarantine for 10 days. And in the paper, I just found out yesterday, in the paper it actually says from the day that I had got the paper, it's technically, I believe it's 7 days. So So the child found out like over the weekend, and then they count 10 days from the day I think he tested positive. So she can't return to school until the following Monday, which means that I have to work from home the rest of the week. So how it works with my job, I did notify them, let them know at my daughter's school and the situation, and they pretty much said that as long as my job allows me to work from home, I can do everything at home and I do not have to take any time off, which is great, because if I didn't have vacation or anything, the ability to work from home is always great. And I've been working from home half the time, so that was not a problem. So my boss, you know, normally I would go into the office twice a week or so. So I went to the office on Monday, and I will most likely not be going, well, not most likely, I will not be going to the office the rest of the week, which is fine because I do have a lot of work physically at home. If you all have lock boxes because of this work from home life, I have lock boxes galore, honestly. And so I'm not too worried because I actually got a lot of work. But with that being said, I do have Mia at home and she's fine. I have to tell you all, nothing is wrong, you know, and I get it. The schools are taking precaution. And then this is another interesting thing. So it wasn't that it was in her class per se. It was from her afternoon program. So Mia had been exposed to someone in her afternoon program. So it's called A+ here. And there was a COVID positive child in A+. So they had to shut down kindergarten and 3rd grade. And if you all know, I also have an older child, a 4th grader. So I had to ask them, okay, my daughter, one of my daughters is in quarantine. What about the other one? What do I need to do with her? Kyra can come to school as normal, guys. Yeah, she can go to school as normal, and she can go to A+ as normal. So, guys, the logic. I mean, I get it, safety, but when you look at the full picture, where's the logic? So this is what I wanted to share with you all. This is the letter I got from the school yesterday. So basically, Mia needs to be in quarantine for the week, and she gets to return to school on Monday. But basically, it says that she was exposed to someone who was COVID positive in her A+ afternoon program. But it's only for certain grades, so kindergarten and apparently 3rd grade. So as you all know, Kyra also goes to this school, and she's in 4th grade. And she can come to school every day still yet, and she can go to A+ still yet. But my youngest, who is in kindergarten, has to be in quarantine. So like I had mentioned, the logic behind it, right? I mean, I'm definitely grateful that Kyra can still go to school and get that education, but the logic behind it, I mean, at the end of the day, these two are together, yet only one needs to be in quarantine, not both. So she can return to school on Monday, and so luckily with my job, I can work from home during this week while I am with Mia. So Mia's just been hanging out. She feels great. She's been watching her iPad. She's been cleaning up, helping me clean. And she has just been her normal self. So, yeah, I wanted to show you a letter on Oahu of a public school when they send you home to quarantine. Hi, Mia. What you doing? You helped me clean, yeah? So Mia just helped me clean out this whole area. This corner right here actually had a ton of toys She just helped me clean, and I'm currently sweeping. So I gotta sweep the house because the house is still a little messy, I have to say. A little messy, but not as bad. I can honestly say not as bad at all. So I'm gonna continue to tidy up, clean, and then I think Ron is actually going to pick up Mia's school packet at school. And then, yeah, so let's get some work done. This is Mia's homework. She had to do some math. She did some learning with words. So the word of the day is what, Mia? Can. And then we also have assignments for Thursday and for Friday. So these are homework that Mia will be doing. So she just finished this. And then she also has a journal that she's also doing as well. So this is what it looks like to do her assignments during quarantine.
I got slime.
You got slime. This is the playroom. Don't mind the mess. That's what this room is. It's a playroom. So there's always toys galore. But what did you make? Let me see. Let me see the colors. Ooh.
I made it with pink and green together to make it like some darker pink.
Oh, cool. So we're in the playroom. I'm letting Mia play while I am gonna go on the elliptical to get a workout in before I start my work day. So let's go get some 30 to 40 minutes in at least today while you play, right, Mia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I'm done with my workout, and I don't know if you all can see, but it is 40 minutes, 209 calories on the elliptical. So I got some workout in for the day, and I'm happy with that. I got something in. I'm gonna do a little bit of stretches, and then Mia and I will eat some lunch. We'll find some leftovers to eat for lunch, and then I'll be getting ready to start my day for work. Let's do this. I finally tried the Mississippi roast. I mean, right now you can see it's very oily in there, but it is so good. Shout out to Katie from Life with the Love Days. She had mentioned this on one of her videos, and we finally made it, and it is definitely going to be something we're going to eat more often. I'm paired it with green beans and some rice. So this is lunch. Not the prettiest, but lunch it is. So I'm having a snack while I am on a call. And this is that cookie dough that I had picked up when I went to the grocery store. So you all would have seen it on the most recent grocery haul. This is the edible cookie dough, cookies and cream. It's actually really good. And we're like just about almost done. Look at that. It's almost gone. But definitely we will buy again. This one you do store in the refrigerator. And I have to say though, between this one and the one by Ben & Jerry that goes in the freezer, I think I like Ben & Jerry better. I like the idea of the little balls and me scooping it up, you know? But yeah, that's my take on this edible cookie dough. Snacking while I work. So this is what's for dinner. I'm actually cooking because Ron's not home. But this is the Campbell Skillet chicken marsala, and I'm cooking up some chicken, and I'm gonna add the sauce. But that's dinner. So you all seen my recent grocery haul, and this is something we did get. We did get Fruit Loops, and it comes with a free book. So we're gonna try to redeem it now. And from what it looks like, you get one free book. So scan and browse, take a pick, and send it. So we're gonna try it out now and see how it goes. Let's hope we get a free book. I wanted to close out the vlog, and I just wanted to recap pretty much everything that's going on. So recap of everything is that on Tuesday my daughter was sent home due to someone in her A+ afternoon program was positive for COVID, and so she had to be in quarantine. And when I had asked the school about my older daughter who goes to the same school and also goes to A+, I am told that my oldest daughter can still attend school as normal. So, a little confusing, isn't it? They both go to the same school, they both go to the A+, they have different, they call it in their A+ different cohorts for different grade levels. They say they don't mix, but my daughter, my youngest daughter, had to be in quarantine, but my oldest daughter can do business as normal, meaning she can come to school as normal, do everything as normal. So out of my family of 4, technically only Mia was in quarantine. And then in terms of my job, when I had shared this information with them, I personally did not have to go into quarantine, but they had shared that because someone needs to be home with my youngest daughter, that I can be home with her. So I'm not in quarantine, but I am allowed to be home with her while she is in quarantine. So again, I, as well as my husband and my oldest daughter, can do business as normal, and my daughter, my youngest daughter, cannot. So just, this is just me talking with you all, talking about my thoughts and just like trying to understand the logic behind it all. I mean, you all can probably see that picture right now, don't you? So it's crazy. It's crazy how these last couple days, my daughter goes to school, my husband is doing his thing, I've been dropping off Kyra as needed. Business is normal, guys. It is business as normal, except Mia has to stay home. sad, and I have to just put this out there. It's sad because I feel, and I bet a lot of people may feel this way, is that you don't want to tell anybody. You don't want to tell people what's going on like this, because people are going to say something, do something. They're not going to want you to come around. You know what I mean? It's almost like a stigma, which is sad. And I flat out don't want to tell anybody. You know, I'm documenting this as our experience, but at this point in time, nobody knows. Nobody. I've talked to my sister, my dad, people in my family these last couple days, and I couldn't tell anyone. And why? To hear what everyone has to say. To hear, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Or anybody. At the end of the day, I heard what you need to tell me what. The school says to kids that my oldest can go to school. She's going to school. I don't need to be quarantined. I don't need to hear anyone's opinion on what I should be doing if I'm already told I can still do business as normal. The only person needs to be quarantined. Now, the one thing I am going to do is play it safe, and I'm not going to take Mia out of the house. I'm not going to take her to my parents' house, to the park, go playing outside. I'm playing it safe, and she's staying home, and that's what she's been. She's been staying at home. But what I can tell you is that the rest of us, Kyra, myself, Ron, we are doing business as normal. We are. And nowhere does it say that we had to also be in quarantine. So, I just wanted to recap because it's such a weird place, and I think this pandemic, everything with COVID, has brought out so much stuff out of people, whether it's good, bad, the ugly. And it's just sad because at this point in time, it's sad when you feel like you can't tell anyone or share this with anyone because of what other people have to say. And the last thing you want is just more negativity in your life. The world's so negative to begin with. But thank you all for coming along with me on this journey. And you all got to see firsthand my experience, what has happened in terms of what the school does here on the island of Oahu when there is a COVID positive case, what they have been doing. So Mia has been home. We got an official letter from the school as well as A+, just stating she needs to be in quarantine. Apparently her information will go to the Department of Health for contact tracing. I have not got word by them, and supposedly we're supposed to get contacted. Nope, we didn't get contact by them at this point in time. And our quarantine ends here in a couple days, or her quarantine ends in a couple days. And she did get assigned homework for the couple days that she was out, and we've been making it the best we can for Mia, and luckily she is in good spirits. She's perfectly healthy. She doesn't understand why she can't go to school, and as best as I try to tell her, but at the end of the day she doesn't understand. And then just keeping her busy. I'm trying to keep her busy at school, or at home I mean. So I have taken the time off to spend time with her, even though I didn't need to. I have taken the time off to be with her, spend time with her, play with her, because it's hard having a 5-year-old at the house, even though if I'm working from home, which thank goodness my employer has allowed that. What's still hard is that the fact that to have a young child at home is very hard on them alone. So I'm grateful that I had the ability to stay home with her. I'm grateful for all the vacation I actually do have that I could actually take the time off, even though I didn't need to. I had the ability to take the time off and just be with her, hang out with her, play with her. And so, but so glad this is coming to an end and I can get back to normal work. My children can go back to school, and I'm just looking forward to a sense of normal. But thank you all for listening to me, hearing basically what's going on in my head, my thoughts, my feelings. I am grateful for this safe place here in my channel. And of course, if you hate to say this, but if you don't like what you're hearing, you don't have to continue listening, but I'm just grateful to have a safe place to just talk about how I feel or what's going on in my life. Whether one person listens, 50 people listens, no one listens, it's fine. I feel like I was able to express and share how I feel. So, but thank you all for being here. If you like this kind of video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and comment down below. Mahalo.